Alright, welcome back everyone. So just want to do this video here. I just picked up the new Scangrip Sunmatch 2. I've been using the Sunmatch for quite some time now, and it's a great light. So for those of you who do detailing and want a nice swirl finder light, the Scangrip's really hard to beat, and this has actually been a real nice light to work with. Scangrip recently, like within a year or two, released the Sunmatch 2. The difference between the two is that the Sunmatch 2 you're going to get two colors. You're going to get 4500K and 6500K. It's got the, let me just look on the sides here. They actually also came out with their bigger lights now, which are Sunmatch 2 with both colors. Let's just turn to the sides here. You guys can actually see some of the stats here. So they're, like I said, the main difference is the color, the two color options on the Sunmatch 2, and the lumen output, because it's got the two different colors. It's going to be a lot brighter. Same battery charge was 4 hours. You are going to get an extra hour off of the older version. Where's the where it says step 1, step 2 here, it says 1 hour, 3 hours. Here it says 1 hour, 2 hours, step 1, step 2. So everything else is pretty identical, weight and size. Like I said, primarily it's going to be the color option from the Sunmatch 2. This, and of course the new logo for Scangrip there versus that. So you get that. Inside the box you will get the stand. I have the old stand here. I also got the eye view here. So this is the old stand. This is the new stand. The good thing is you can use either one to charge your light, because I actually charged the Sunmatch 2 with my original one. And like this one, you're going to get the plug and the USB charger in there. And you'll get screws if you want to mount it somewhere. This, I believe, has got, yeah, so it's got the magnetic base on there. So the new one also has it here. And again, these also have the magnetic base here. This one's a little banged up because I use it quite often, not just for detailing but for other purposes, work on the car and whatnot. This also has it. And then the bottom here, both of these, since it's got the magnetic base, you can actually you know, have your light mounted like this, and then different things on here. I forget the actual span of that thing. I think it's 180 degrees. Yeah, there it is right there on the back. So 180. At the same time, you also get the clip in here. So they both have the clip. You can actually mount it. You can put it on your belt clip or hang it somewhere. So they both have it. And they also both, like I said, this one also spins on the bottom like the other one. The LED, you get one single LED in here. This only has one color. This one you get two LEDs. It's got the inner and the outer LED. Those are the main differences. They actually also have a new eye view. I may pick that one up. This one works great for interiors. I actually use it for underneath when I'm working on the car. This looks really good, so I think I might pick up the new one just to compare it, see if I like it. So let me go ahead. I have a test hood. I haven't touched it in quite some time. Actually, it's my brother's original hood, but he's since sold the car, and it has swirls on it. So let me take these two lights over there, and I'll start this video back up, and then we can check out both lights. I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me. I'll just take these, and then I'll show you. The other thing that's different is when you're charging these lights, the original Scangrip, this one here, these bars, the indicators for, you know, how much charge is left on here, this will be red on the original one. On the new one, it's white. So that's another little difference in there. So like I said, let me go ahead and take this to the hood, and then I'll come back and put that video into this one. So alright, so I'm back on here by the test hood here. Like I said, this is actually my brother's original hood from his car. He had an aftermarket hood on there, and I just kept it because figured I could play around with it, play around with some compounds and whatnot. So let me go ahead and get one of these lights here. So this is the original Scangrip, and then let me just light this up. So you can actually see it does a real good job. This is on the highest setting, and then that's the low setting, so works good. In either condition, of course, you just turn it off. So there's the high setting. So you guys can actually see there's swirls in there. There's a nice scratch on there, which makes it a nice test panel to play around with. I actually have my hood on there under here too. So again, there's the low setting for Scangrip number 1. So we get the new one, Sunmatch 2, and I think when you first turn this on, it's the 6500K. So maybe not. Take that back. So when I first turn it on, it's gonna take whatever light mode you last had on. And my brother was playing around with this. So this is actually the 4500. So it's a similar, like I said, same color, similar dispersion of the light. I think this one has a better field view on it. Large, not to say better, but larger. That's the high setting. Low setting, here's the high setting. So it's actually a little reversed on there. When you first turn it on, it's low, high, and like I said, it works really good at locating those swirls. Now here's the, turn that back off, put it on low. Here's the how to change it. So when you change it, here's the power button. On the instructions it says you hold the power button, so I'm going to do that so you guys can actually see. Hold the power button, and it changes color. So it's, the instructions say 3 seconds, and then so it's 6500K. Red responds to pretty much both colors really well, and there's the high setting. But sometimes your light colors may like a different color light, so like a white or a silver will respond better to maybe this blue light versus the 4500K. So pretty neat feature. So let me go ahead and do it again, and now we're back at 4500K. So it's pretty cool, and the 4500K is actually the inner LED, and the 6500K is the outer LED ring. So this actually works really well on both colors, at least on red. You guys, there's a lot of stuff on this hood. I'm going to play around with some compounds and maybe some coatings on here, but I just wanted to show you guys that the light and the feature. It's pretty cool the way it works. Again, hold it for 3 seconds. Now you're back at 4500K. So if I turn the light off, it saves the last mode that I'm in, so it's 4500K. If I go to 6500K, cycle through that, turn it back on, and we're back. So I just want to show you the quick difference between both Scangrips. Like I said, I got both of them here. I'm going to play around with the new one some more. But so far, I think it's cool that you get both color spectrums on there. Now, as to which one should you have, or do you need to have the Sunmatch 2, you can actually, the first one, Scangrip, which is the one back here, this is good enough. So if you detail for a living and looking for a nice swirl finder light, this works great. If you want to take it up a notch and maybe this one doesn't show everything on certain colors, get the Sunmatch 2. The Sunmatch 2 is actually kind of cool. Like I said, it's got both color spectrums on there, so it'll work on various paints. So I just wanted to show that real quick. Again, either one good enough. I forget the price off the top of my head. I picked up the Sunmatch 2 on the Rag Company because it was cheaper there. I think other places sell it for like $230, maybe $250. and I picked up the Rad Company for $170. Plus, I was able to use their discount code when they had their 15% off sale. So they brought the price down, and I believe the original Scangrip is $170. I'd have to double check the prices. Either way, I'll link them at the bottom, and you guys can check them out. So shout out to the Rad Company for having the best deal on the market. Those guys said I took advantage of it during the sale. Recommend doing the same thing. I actually also have the pen light, which works pretty good. It's got the same color as the first one, the 4500K color light. Works good. The good thing is if you can just take that one with you if you're want to do a quick spot check and everything. But yeah, I think the next one I'm going to pick up is the iView and try that one. I use that one mostly for the interior when I'm cleaning that up. When I'm detailing, not so much. So again, that's the Scangrip Sunmatch 2, comparing it to the original Scangrip, which is still a great light. Again, either one will work just fine for finding swirls. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.